Nice photograph. Alright, good morning everyone. I'm going to talk about non-verbal communication. The power of non-verbal communication. How many of you have heard about non-verbal communication? All that you communicate is non-verbally. Research has shown that more than 90% of what all you communicate is non-verbally, and we don't even pay attention to the non-verbal part. Just think about it. Actors, politicians, leaders know how to use their body language. They communicate to you through their body. Devanand, for the last 50 years, he's been walking like that. You know, it's very tough. All the cameramen have a back problem. Very difficult to catch him. And you laugh at him, but you remember him. The moment he does this, he's now launching Mr. Prime Minister, he's all over the TV, he's still swinging. It's almost about to fall down, he never falls down. And amazing, people remember him because of his swing. He knows that. Manoj Kumar also. And then slowly, he'll show his face. You try it with your wife. Try karta ho, tumhe Manoj Kumar hai kya? But actors get into your mind space through their body language. Whether it's Manoj Kumar, Amitabh Bachchan stand like this. मैंने आपसे कुछ मांगा नहीं. If one of the tall people stand like this, क्या करता है? सीधा खड़ा रहो. People loved Amitabh Bachchan's body language. Rajesh Khanna, the heroine is here, he is doing this. Heroine is here, and then he runs behind the tree. Very interesting. Bill Clinton. Did you ever see Bill Clinton like this? His hands on his own hips. Why do you think Bill Clinton never put his hands on his own hips? Point is, similarly in the US they asked 400 women, will you kiss Bill Clinton? 392 replied, no, not again. Anyway, the point is, Bill Clinton would never stand like this because he has experts to guide him. Presidents of US have experts to guide them, allowed to stand like this. Have you ever seen George Bush say, I'm bombing Iraq? No, he said, I'm liberating. Body language is very, very important. Or what you communicate, 55% of what you communicate is through your body language. 38% is through your voice. It's only 7% of words you say. I have little time, so I'm going to give you some 4 tips which you should remember. For example, gestures. Gestures are very important. Avoid standing like this. I see a lot of people standing like this. Abhi manager ho gaya. Managing director ho gaya. You don't need to stand like this all the time. I see people standing in parties. So, how are you? Be careful of the gestures you use. A lot of speakers use their hands like this. The trained speaker will use his hand like this. Keep your fingers together. Somebody, your hand should be in the front. Hello, how are you? Nice meeting you. You have nothing to hide. So, just a few tips on that. Next, very, very important, facial expressions. In body language, facial expressions are very important. Why? Anybody? Because 90% of the time, people look at your face and talk. They don't look down. Namaste, Bhabiji, kaise ho? Do they do that? No, they look at your face. And most of the time, people don't have expressive face. You look at people, they're not smiling at all. For some reason. You go to any Indian lift, anywhere in India in a lift, try to get in. Just imagine, visualize a man outside, 4 men in the lift. The lift door opens, all the men are staring at him. Non-verbally what they are saying? You dabao button? जा रहे थे ना ऊपर? Button दबाते हो? It's awkward. Whereas you see foreigners in a good hotel, 5-star hotel, they'll wish you good morning, you know, they'll smile at you. The Indian will stare back at you. In a public place, we smile. You see a buffet dinner, you're going for a wedding, right? First of all, people enter the wedding very seriously with their wife. ठीक है, marriage serious issue है, you know that. But you don't have to make it so serious. उसको क्या मालूम? जब ये होने वाला तो point, you know it's tragic affair or whatever, this is your definition. But you don't have to make it so blatantly obvious. You just smile at people. You see that people take food in the buffet. If they don't know, they'll stare at you. You can't smile at each other. My request to you is from today, please smile. It makes a big difference. I do image coaching and a lot of wives complain, my husband doesn't smile at me. He comes back home from work, biggest complaint of wives. He just stares at me, खोला है, he's inside. जैसे कि कुछ पाकिस्तान वॉर जंग लग गया है. Then I tell the husband, why don't you smile at her? No, first I tell the wife, I have to justify, let's see your man, your husband is a serious nature. No, serious nature. Then he sees other women, how he smiles. Then I tell them, भाई आदमी है ना, थोड़ा बहुत आदमी तो ऐसा रहेगा. She can't understand why can't he be the way he is jovial outside. भाभी जी नमस्ते, घर पे है क्या, पानी है क्या? बच्चे बोलते अपना ही बाप है, आ जाए. When you go home, smile. It makes a big difference to the family. When you go to office in the morning, smile. Don't look at the stuff. Good morning. Morning, evening, make it a habit to smile. Smile makes a big difference to life. It's such a strong, powerful expression. Now everybody knows this, but very few people consciously do it. My request to you, the moment you start smiling more, you will make more friends. Your likability factor will shoot up. Anyway, it's a very vast topic, but just remember that if you smile more, you'll make more friends, people will like you more for a longer period of time. Right? Another important part is your posture. When you walk, when you sit, if you can keep an erect posture, you'll convey the right image. So, and one more, very, very important thing is eye contact in non-verbal communication. When you talk to people, maintain eye contact. Don't stare at them, but look at them, in a pleasant way. Maintain eye contact. It makes a big difference. The point is, make sure you control your non-verbal communication. So in non-verbal communication, your main headings are body language. Under body language, you have gestures, posture, and facial expressions. When you shake hands, remember look into the eyes of the person. A lot of people say, hello, how are you? And they look here and then they look here. A trained person says, hello, how are you? But you're moving back, sir, move in the front. You're saying, hello, how are you? Then you meet people, move in the front, hello, how are you? Little bend, if he's a senior person. Thank you so much. So if you have any project where you're doing something for youngsters, I'll be most happy to contribute to that, because there's no use only talking, you got to do something. Because today we need to focus on the 2 C's. One is confidence building and second is character building. We need to talk to the youngsters about character. I always tell in all my lectures, it's no use of being successful.